Now, some might ask, why do I need to go to a cemetery when I come to Key West? Well, the Key West Cemetery is a lot like the city itself. Quirky, crowded, colorful, and full of history. It's free, of course, and makes a great stop on a tour of Key West. The Key West Cemetery is at the corner of Old Town, halfway between the historic Key West Seaport and West Martello Tower. It has several entrances, but you should make a point to start at the northwest corner at Passover Lane and Angela Street, because a small office there has an excellent free walking tour guide. And with a walking tour guide in hand, the Key West Cemetery reveals fascinating stories of Key West and its people. There are few trees in the cemetery, and most graves are in above-ground vaults like in New Orleans. And for the same reason, the high water table. The cemetery is like a town of narrow streets. Instead of houses, there are rows of whitewashed rectangular boxes. Instead of people, there are chickens and iguanas. It is weedy and overgrown with a forlorn air of a forgotten place. Amid the sun-washed vaults, there are lovely statues of angels and lambs, and an odd one of a naked, bound woman. A prominent monument is to the USS Maine, which was blown up in Havana Harbor in 1898, killing 260 American sailors. 24 of those dead are buried here along with other veterans of the Spanish-American War. An iron fence and gate brought from Washington, D.C. protects a neat grassy yard. A poignant story that reminds us of Key West's Southern history is represented in the grave Manuel Cabiza, who died in 1921. The World War I vet had a relationship with a mixed-race woman and was tarred and feathered by the KKK for it. In retaliation, he shot and killed one of his prosecutors on Duval Street on Christmas Eve, 1921. The next day, a posse removed Cabiza from jail and lynched and shot him. Key West Cuban heritage is strongly evident, with a section devoted to those who fought and died in the 1868 Cuban Revolution. There are graves with familiar names that now mark key sites in Key West. Ellen Mallory, which of course is Mallory Square. Mallory Square is named for her son, Secretary of the Confederate Navy, and William Curry, the family's Curry Mansion, is a popular historic B&B. There's the grave of the real Sloppy Joe. Sloppy, as he was called, Joe Russell, who was Ernest Hemingway's fishing guide and a famous Key West bartender. The historic Florida Keys Foundation offers walking tours of the cemetery twice a week for a fee. But for me, when I'm in town, I just love to get up early in the morning with a cup of coffee and go walking through the Key West Cemetery. Watch out for those palm trees, though. Those coconuts will fall on you.